What is going on, guys? MJ2005 Gundam here, and today I'm going to be reviewing the high-grade Kabakali from Gundam Reconguista in G. Also codenamed the G-It, it is developed by the Venus Globe's JIT Laboratories and equipped with Minovsky flight units, that named by mask based off of the god of the Underworld from Kuntala mythology. The high-grade Kabakali is made up of 11 runners, 2 red wires, and a minuscule sticker sheet. And while on the surface feeling like any old high-grade napped off of the shelf, the color separation they put into this kit means you'll be dealing with quite a few small parts during the build, which puts those with big fingers at a slight disadvantage. You'd also need to pay attention to the dark pieces since they are very susceptible to nub marks. Otherwise, the build process, while being very simple and featuring all new parts, feels just like any old standard high-grade and comes off as a bit unrefreshing. Despite the stale build, the high-grade Kabakali looks top-notch. Proportions are generally well represented, and since it is mostly black, it could get away with using smooth panels without looking too dull. Plus, the variety of colors present, from black to the light purplish grey, and the many color separated red and milky white accents, this kit never ceases to look exciting. And like I implied, the color separation is fantastic, with the only stickers used on the eyes, cheeks, and the cross pattern on the head fin. That's it. However, the cheek stickers are supposed to match with the white pieces on the face when they don't really, while the cross on the head fin peels off very easily. Speaking of the white pieces, those are the photon batteries that glow green during high-powered attacks for venting excess energy. Well, they do glow under UV light as standard, but in a blue instead of a green, which is interesting. If anything needs to be done after the build, I'd recommend panel lining on the light colored pieces, as well as painting the mouthpiece black and the red manicure. All in all, the high-grade Kabakali is definitely one of the best engineered G-Reco kits that I've built, as well as one of the most exciting to look at. For articulation, the head is on the double ball joints that isn't limited by the surrounding armor. The arm sockets can swing out, while the arms themselves can roll and rotate all the way. The shoulder armor and thruster panels can move up, which allows for an amazing arm raise. There's a bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, and ball jointed wrists. There are some decent ab crunches, and a full waist rotation. The front and side skirts can move, only front kicks allowed, and the full side splits are achievable. There's a thigh swivel, double jointed knees, and a hinged ball jointed foot. Altogether, the Kabakali's articulation ranges from barely average to quite good. There will be some restrictions, but it's still quite fun to pose overall. Accessories begin with a set of open hands and a single right trigger finger hand. A shame we didn't get closed fists with slots for beam saber effects though. The last of which is for holding the firearm, the beam shotgun. It sandwiches into the hands for use, but otherwise, it's just a gun. Next are the signature beam rings attached with red wires as the beam yo-yo string. The wires are plugged into the palm of the open hands, while the rings into the specialized action bases the kit provides for display, since the scrawny wire will never be able to hold the disc up. The bases can also be adjusted on the ball joints for different display angles, and the tops can be plugged into the conventional action bases for even more dynamic displays. For storage, the beam blades and wire can be removed, and the rings can be stored in the backpack inside of the halves that make up the housing unit, which is pretty neat. Finally, the leg panels can be removed to attach optional knee armor, which have a folding joint. They do fine as a representation, but personally I think they look horrendous and don't suit the kit at all. The high-grade Kabakali is a fine kit at the end of the day, and should you be interested in it, it has my recommendation. It might not be the most refreshing build experience in the world, nor does it have the most acrobatic of articulation, and it's a shame to not have any beam saber hands. But for what it is, the kit does a great job of representing the Kabakali in high-grade form, especially the full sets of beam ring gimmicks and support bases. I think the one thing that holds this kit down was the high turnover of mobile suits in the series, since it only appeared in the final 3 episodes of G-Reco and having only fought in 2 of them, causing a shallow impression in the minds of the people, which is a shame. As forgettable as the character is, you should probably give this kit a go if you are indeed interested. And that's all from me. Thank you for watching. Drop a like and comment if you did enjoy the video, subscribe for more content like this, and feel free to follow me on social media with the links down below. That said, take it easy, stay safe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out, guys. Bye bye.